Okay, we'll start, students. We'll start from yesterday's concept. You'll remember the formulas, all of you? Okay. Cost price, selling price, profit percent, and loss percent. Right? So we are done till here. Now, how do you solve this? 7.05 is given. If I remove the decimal, I should divide it by 100. Into, in the denominator, we already have. Okay, Rajesh Kumar. Who's the other student? Yeah, what's the name? Yes, Emma, what's your name? Maisha. Okay. Why are you late, Maisha? Today you have joined late. Is it M by SHA? Okay, which section? Maisha is in which section? Okay. Okay, Maisha, did you attend yesterday? Were you there? Oh, we'll continue from this, students. Now 58.75 is given. You can write 50.75. 5875 divided by 100. So two numbers were there. Now which one gets cancelled? 100 and 100. So what are the numbers left? 705 divided by? No, no. 5875, right? Then you can use 5 times table. Did you solve this question? Nobody did. So what was the answer? 151 into, how is it possible? 141 into 40. Fine, let me see. I'll try that. So if you reduce using 5 times table, we'll use 5 times table. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. 141 divided by 40. Okay, 5 1 1 5 5. Then you can use 3 times table. You'll know how to reduce, right? All of you know how to reduce the values. Okay. Now 141 and double one double five is given, students. Which time table we can use to reduce them? Do you have any idea? Respond. Yes or no? Do you all know which table to use? Out 35? Yes. Out 3? Yeah, 3 is correct. Why 3? Or how did you know? See, I'll tell you, students. What's the table for 3? Can you tell me 3 times table? What's the answer? 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. 3 9. And, right? So remember 369. If you add this number, it should, if you get 369, then this 141 will be divisible by 3. That's the trick you'll have to remember. Just add 141. If you add, what do you get? What's the value for 141? If you add 141, what do you get? 6, which means it is divisible by 3, right? It should be divisible by 3, yes. Use 3 times table. Look at 3 fours are 12, 3 sevens are next year. Even year, students, if you add, if the answer is in 3 times table, this also will be divisible. What's the addition? What is the value for 1 plus 1? 5 plus 5? What do you get? What's the answer for this? 5 plus 5, 10, 11, 12, right? 12. So 12 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, this value will be, yes, it will definitely get divided by 3. So 3 threes are 9, 3 eights are 24, 3 fives are. Okay, then 385. So you can use 5 times table here. 5 sevens are 35, 77 times. 5 into 20 times. Fine. So 47 into 20, you get a mixed fraction value. Multiply, all of you multiply 47 into 20. Multiply 47 into 20, students. 940. 940 divided by 77 will give you the answer. Divide 940 divided by 77. 77. 940 divided by 77. 77 ones are 77, right? Borrow from this. Okay, just a minute. 705 into 100 divided by 5875. Okay, we should get the answer as 12%. Think we have gone wrong somewhere here. Yeah, stop calculating. Stop calculating this. I just try it once again. 5875. Till here, is everything clear? Yesterday, what all we studied formulas, the values, how to write, removing the decimal. So if you cancel out this, you should get 5. Let me try once again. 5 ones are 5, carry 2. 5 fours are 20, 141. Divided by 5 ones are 5. Then again 5 ones are 5. 5 sevens are 35. Okay, it is actually 1175. Made a mistake. So 141 divided by 1175 into 100. Okay, what is the student's name who joined now? Is it Ananya? Were you there yesterday, Ananya? Did you attend? Okay, did you go through the recording which I sent in the group? Okay, so I've started profit loss discount. Do you know profit loss discount? Chapter. Let's talk a bit about Ananya. What about the formulas? What is profit loss? Fine, you just continue. You just continue. Okay, you just continue. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, just started. Can you see the screen? 3 fours are 12, 7. Fine, students, we'll continue. 3 threes are 9. So denominator, we use 5 times table here. So what rule I told? If you want to reduce it by 3, what's the rule I told you? If you add everything, it should be in the multiple of 3, right? And divide this denominator. Be quick. We have to start other question. What do you get, students, when you add the denominator? No, no. When you add the denominator, 1 plus 1 plus 7 plus 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 7. No, no. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. Is 14 divisible by 3? Is 14 divisible by no, right? Therefore, you can't use 14 here. You have to use 5 times. You cancel this along with 100. 5 into 20 is 100. 5 2s are 10. Carry 1. 5 3s are 15. 5. Then again, 4s are 5 4s are 20. 47 times. So 47 would go 3 times. 3 4s are 12. The answer is 12%. What's the answer for loss percent? What's the answer? Loss percent is equals to 12, 12% is the answer. Is Payal on time? This would be Payal. Were you there yesterday, Payal? Did you attend? Okay. Why are you late today? Why have you joined late? Okay. Continue with this. Okay. You should get 12% student. Just ignore this. Shall we start the other question? Next one. Question. We'll start the next one. So I think except Ananya, all of you are attended yesterday, right? Except Ananya. Okay. Yeah, Ananya, can you respond? Yeah, look here, Ananya. I'll give you two formulas. Quickly make a note. What do you mean by profit? When you sell it for less or more? Yes. So more meaning is selling price, right? When you sell it for more. So the formula for profit is selling price minus cost price. Okay, and the profit for the formula for loss. What would be the formula for loss? Cost price minus profit percent. If you want to find percentage, we use formula profit divided by cost into 100%. This profit. We also call profit as gain, students. Profit and gain is mute the call. All of you mute the call. Yes, file mute the call. Fine. Loss percent. See, whether it is profit or loss percent, we always take the denominator as cost price, students. Is this clear? Cost price into 100. For loss, what should I take? For loss, I should take loss divided by, okay, Ananya and Payal. Ananya is in which section? See, Payal, A section. Fine. Make a note of this, Ananya. Be quick. Okay, we'll be starting the second main, students. First main, we have done two questions. I had given one question for homework. Did you all try that? All of them were you able to do it? Fine. Now, along with this, there is a concept of overhead. I think, yeah, overhead expenses. We'll start that. And when is your sports day, students? When do you have sports day? Friday. Okay, Friday. It is done and okay, fine. Next. You allow only one group or all the section of each section of different groups. Okay, fine. Second question, students. Second question. Fine. Overhead expenses. Now, along with this, the concept called overhead expenses. What do you mean by overhead expenses? How many of you attended when ma'am taught you all? Did ma'am explain about this? Overhead expenses. The meaning of overhead expenses is extra amount which you all spend. Okay, this extra amount. What are the extra amount, students? The extra amount can be on transportation, right? Transportation, repair cost, all these are known as extra amount or overhead expenses. Whenever these words are mentioned, transportation or repair, fine, service, all this cost, you have to add it along with the cost price. Cost price plus overhead expenses. Okay, overhead expenses. Now, just for example, you want to buy a mobile phone, you want to buy a phone which costs rupees 10,000 or which costs rupees 1,000, but you're not getting it in Bangalore, you have to go to Delhi. Okay, if you want to go to Delhi, you have to travel, right? If you want to, yeah, traveling up and down travel cost, yes, travel will cost around 200. Who will pay the traveling cost? Will the company pay you? No, we should only pay that, right? So the phone might be, yeah, phone might be rupees 1,000, but what's the total amount you have spent to buy the phone? 1,200. So phone, the price of the phone will come under cost price. This additional price or extra price, what do you call this as? Overhead expenses. Is this concept clear? What is overhead expenses? You have to add both. You have to write it as total cost price, or you can write it as new cost price. No, you can't write new. Write it as total or overall cost price. Overall, yeah. Better you can write total cost price, students. Transportation. Okay. And now everything has become online, right? Everything has become online. I will bought. I hope. I think you'll have bought purchased any product online. You'll have purchased, right? Once you purchase, sometimes you even pay tips, right? You know what is tips for the one who delivers? For delivery, yeah, for delivery boy or delivery person, we pay tips. Even that also comes under overhead expenses. Fine. Anything extra is known as overhead expense. That you have to always add with which one? Cost price or selling price? Yes, cost price. Okay. Okay. My name is. You all know my name. All of you know my name, right? Oh, the same name is given. Okay. Ranjit purchased an Almira for what's the cost price? 5,248 and paid how much, students? Paid rupees. What is that? Paid what is 127 for what? For transportation. So this comes under which one? Overhead expenses, right? All this are extra amount. So what is the total cost price now? 5,240 plus 1,000. Sorry, 127. This is the total cost price. Is this clear, all of you all? 5,375, students. Next, tell me the next one. He sold it for how much? Sold it meaning a selling price. He sold it for. You have to find the gain or profit. You shouldn't take this cost price. Look, the cost price and the other one is gone. You shouldn't consider this anymore. Fine. We have to take this cost price, this selling price. Which is greater, cost price or selling price? So if you are selling it for more, is it a profit or loss? So you need to find just the gain or gain percent. Just gain or gain percent. No, no. What is given? Gain percent, right? In order to find gain percent, yes. In order to find gain percent, first we need to find gain, students. Gain or profit is the same. The formula is selling price minus 6,020 minus 5,375. See, you shouldn't tell me the answer. Once you're done, let me know. I'll tell it. Okay. Find this. What is gain percent? Can you tell me gain percent formula? Gain divided by, yes. Cost price, you have to take the second one, 5,375 into 100. And if you have textbook, can you check the answer, students? Once we complete, can you check the answer? Completed. First completed. Ananya, did you understand the question and what I've written? Oh, completed, all of you. Start from the beginning, students. Write it. Cost, price, paid, whatever I've written, write the same step. Mute the file. Oh, no problem. Just mute it. Oh, yes, all of you complete. All of you let me know if you have done. I'll discuss. Okay. Anyone still going it? What's the gain, students? What's the gain you all got? Okay, now I'll substitute 45 here. 645 divided by what is the price? 7.1. See, whenever in the last, if 5 is given, which number we can use to reduce? It's 5 times table. Use 5 times table completed. What's you all got? Oh, 1. Denominator 1. And you know this rule. All of you look at the screen, students. Let me take 5375 division. Stop writing. Look at the screen. How do I divide this? In your answer, how do I divide 5 ones are 5? Right? Then what's the next step? I'm supposed to take 3. See, in division, what is the rule? Division, you're supposed to take how many numbers? Only one number, right? Remember this, you're supposed to take only one number. Now, it's divisible by 3. You all think 5 is divisible by 3? No. Then, in order to bring down the second number, what's the rule to follow? Yes. Whoever does know, I'll tell you. Okay, correct. Very good. We have to just bring one number. Whoever doesn't know, understand this. In order to bring 7 down, you have to add a 0 in the quotient. Fine. Only if you add a 0, you can bring this 7 down. How many times it goes? 5 sevens are? The remainder is 2. Now you can bring down 5. Fine. So for one number, we are just allowed to bring one number down. If it is not divisible, add a 0 and bring another. 5 5s are 25. Okay, it goes 1075 times. Next, reduce 1075 and 100. Okay, yesterday some parent had called, right? Who was it? Which students? Evening, some parent had called. I forgot the name. Is it Amani's parent? Amani's mom? Amani? Okay, no, student. Fine. Yeah, I spoke to Mana and Malak. Yeah, I spoke to them. One more parent had called. Payal. Okay, fine. Alia, right? Okay, fine, Alia. Are you doing it? Are you solving the questions, Alia? Yeah, reduce it, students. Reduce it. Five. How many times five goes in 100? 20. 2. 1. Okay, then reduce again. 5 fours are 20. Okay, 43. Now try to reduce this 43 and 129. What's the rule I told? Does it go in 2 times table? All of you look at the screen, students. Does it go in 2 times table? See, how will you know whether it is divisible by 2 or not? The last number, check the last number. Is 9 divisible by 2? Then 3. How will a number be divisible by 3? Now, what rule I told you all? What rule I told? If you add everything, what do you get? 1 plus 2 plus 9. 12 is 12 divisible by 3? Why 12 is not divisible? 12 is divisible. Yes. So we can use 3 times to divide this. But what about 43, students? 43 divisible. Add 4 plus 3 is 43 divisible. What do you get for 4 plus 3? 7. It's not divisible, right? So can we use 3 times table? Can we use 3? No. So what will take 129 and divide by 43. Check how many times it goes. It will definitely get cancelled. Check 43 into 2 times, 43 into 3 times, into 3, right? Okay, so 41 ones are 41 threes are 3 fours are. What's the answer? Percent. So the gain is 20%. All of you understood? Shall we try the next one? See, everything is easy, students, except this calculation part. And calculation part should be done in the working column. And according to this one, mathematic rule, you should draw a working column. All the working whatever is done, it should be done in the working column. Okay, 12%. We'll try the next question. Next one. So in this question, how many products did the person buy? One or two? How many products were there? In the second question, Ranjit purchased how many products? One or two? Only one Almira, right? Only one Almira. So you'll get question. The next type of question is where a person will purchase two products, three, four. Maximum, I think, for your syllabus, you have two or three. Okay, next. Third question. Ahmad purchased. What are the things Ahmad is purchasing? And okay, that's it. He purchases scooter. There's only one. How many products did he purchase? First, check the students. Read the entire question. How many products? Only one, right? Whole scooter. Okay, what is the cost price of scooter? 14,625 and spent How much? Yeah, what is this 3,225? Yeah, what is that? Repair. So that becomes overhead expense, right? Extra amount. So what you have to do? What you have to calculate? We need to calculate total cost price. Fine. Okay. Then what does he do? To don't write anything. When I'm teaching, nobody should write. Okay. Listen here. Then he sold it for how much? He sold it for 16,000. Okay. You if you add total cost price, you'll get a value, total selling price. Then will you be able to find the gain or profit, gain or loss? You can do it. Okay, try that for homework today. It's the same question, so I don't want to repeat. You all try that. We'll try the fourth question. Okay, is Alia online? Alia, are you able to understand Alia doing it? Okay, third question. Third question, you'll try it for homework today. It is similar to second. We'll read the fourth. We'll do the fourth question. All of you will read the fourth question and tell me how many products a man buys. How many products? How many things? Read the fourth one. Yes. What are the two things he buys? Two cricket bats, right? Okay. We'll write first bat. See, if it is two cricket bat, there's how many calculations should be shown for two products? Two calculation. Remember, two calculation. First bat. How much does he pay for first bat? Very good. Now I'll ask you questions. You all have to answer. Second bat. All of you will read the question. Okay, fine. A man buys two cricket bats, one for 1,360 and the other for 1,040. Next, the next statement and tell me what are the data given. He sells the first one for. He sells the first one for what? 15%. And the second one, yes. So if loss percent is given, what should I write here? Loss percentage 15%. Next, what is given? Find this gain or loss percent in the old transaction. What do you mean by old transaction? Both the transaction, right? What do we need to find, students? We need to find whether it is gain or loss. Okay, this is a tough question. Okay, it's an easy one, but a tricky question. Now, usually, what are the two things they give us in any question? They give us cost price and selling price. But this time, what have they given in percent? Gain and loss. Now, let us calculate for the first product, for the first batch. Look here. Don't write anything. Concentrate. Whenever gain percent is given, if they don't give cost price, gain percent is given. Write gain percent. Instead of 15, tell me what is gain percent formula, students. What is gain percent formula? Gain divided cost price into 100. This is the first point. Second, in place of gain percent, substitute this value. What's the value given? 15. 15 is equal to what is gain? We don't know, right? Gain is not given. What is the cost price? 130 into 100. 130 into 100. Now, how do you calculate gain in this, students? How do you calculate gain? Yesterday, it was simple linear equation. How many of you were present yesterday? I mean, those who were present, do you all remember the simple linear equation concept? Now, if I need to find gain, we'll start with the students. If I need to find gain, what happens to this 1,360? It's in the denominator. If it goes to the other side, it gets multiplied 1,360. What happens to this 100? 100 is multiplied. If it goes to the other side, very good. It gets divided. It gets divided is equals to gain. Can you see here? If we calculate this, we'll get gain value, right? Okay. You calculate this, students. 10 and 10 gets cancelled. Next, 5 threes are 15. 5 twos are. Then 2 ones are, how many times it goes? 8s are. So 68 into 3. 3 eights are 24, 6 threes are 18, 19, 20. How much is gain? 204. So what are the two things we have now, students? We have gain and what else? Gain and cost price. With the help of gain and cost price, can we find selling price? Is it possible? Okay, what is the formula? Can you tell me what is the formula for selling price? I mean gain. Gain formula SP minus. Very good. What is the gain we got? What is the gain we got? Selling price, I'll keep as it minus the cost price 1360. Now, if I want to find selling price, what happens to this 1360? If it goes to the other side, plus, can you see we are able to find selling price? So this is not a normal question, student. It's a tough question, right? So they won't give cost price and selling price. They won't give any one, and they give either gain or loss. This clear? Did you understand? Selling price. So now what is selling price? I'll calculate 4, 6, and 560. So what's the selling price for the first one? 1564. First complete this. All of you will complete it. Then we'll do the second one. And you can write gain is equals to 204. Any doubts? If you'll have doubts, get it clarified, students. Any doubts? All of you understood? Nobody has doubt in this? Respond, unmute and respond. If you have doubts, do it again. See, this is important step, this part. So if gain percent is given, use gain percent formula. Use gain percent formula, we'll get the gain. Yes? 204. Okay. Calculation, who is it? Ananya. Oh, Ananya. Fine. Ananya, yesterday I taught this simple linear equation concept. Okay, only if you know this, you'll get the value of 204. Fine. I'll teach you this, Ananya. For now, just make a note of this. After the class, I'll tell you this part. See, you don't know this one. Look at a plus 5 is equals to 10. How do you find the value of a, Ananya? Yes, very good. 10, 10 minus 5, you get 5 other value. So it was positive. Plus goes to the other side and becomes what? Minus, right? Okay. What about this? Plus. So minus becomes plus. Correct? Next. A divided by 5. How is A and 5 related? How are they related? Division or multiplication? No, no, division, right? A divided by B. So the relation, the sign here is division. What happens to 5? From denominator, it would go to the multiplication. So division becomes multiplication. What about multiplication? That's it. So that is the concept we used here. Look at, can you see it as multiplication? So if you want to find, you divide it, right? Okay, now this formula. Others try, students, others completed. Now look here. Whenever gain percent is given, use gain percent formula, Ananya. In the beginning I gave, right? What is gain percent? Okay. Gain percent value is given. Just 15. No, it's given. Right? Yeah. Don't write 15%, just write 15. And we need to find the gain here. What are the things given? Cost price given into Now tell me, which is missing here? What value is missing? Except gain, everything has number, right? So we need to find what? Gain. What happens to 1360? How is gain and 1360 related? Division, if it goes to the other side, can you see I've written multiplication, right? What happens to 100? 100 is multiplied if it goes to the other side. Did you understand the next line? This line, yeah, this line. Is it clear? Okay. So what's your doubt in this? This line or the calculation part? Okay. Then you reduce it. 5 threes are, 5 twenties are. 0 and 0 gets cancelled, right? 2 ones are, how many times 2 goes? How many times it goes when you reduce it? 8 times. So when you multiply, that is how we got 204. Is it clear? Okay. Continue. Fine. Be quick, students. Another 8 minutes left. We'll try to complete this question. See, for first 3-4 classes, I'll be slow. Fine. From next week onwards, each day at least 5 to 7 questions we have to complete. Today it's Tuesday, right? Today, Tuesday. Okay. Fine. I think how many exercises are there in this chapter? I mean, this exercise you have 10 questions, right? Exercise. What about next exercise? How many questions are there? 7B students. Not sure. 11. What about 7C? Do you have 7C? 7C. Exercise 7C. Okay, we'll try to complete this 7 tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Start 7C. Fine. And you have to be consistent, regular students. Every day attend on time. Today, 2 students have attended late. Log in, join sharp at 5. We'll start. Okay, completed. Shall we try the next one? All of you got the answer. 1564. Okay, let me teach the next one. 1564. I'll keep it as it is. See, you buy 2 products, 3, 4, any number of product students. How do you calculate the overall transaction or total transaction? For total transaction, what are the 2 things required? Total cost price and total selling price. Remember this. What are the 2 things required? What are 2 things required? Total cost price and selling price. Do we have the for 2 products? Do we have the total cost price? Cost price 1 and cost price 2, right? But what about selling price? Is selling price given? No. That's the reason we are finding selling price, right? Yeah, 1564. 1564. 1564. Okay. Now we all might understand the concept. Selling price of the first bat we found, students. Let's find the selling price for the second bat. Cost price is given, loss is given. If loss percent is given, what formula do I need to use for loss percent? Can you unmute and answer? Very good. Yes. Exactly. Take loss percent formula, right? Loss percent. Loss divided by cost price into 100. What is loss value? 15. What is loss is not given. We need to find. What is cost price? Okay, now who had a doubt? Ananya, can you explain this? How do you find loss? Yeah, which one gets divided? Which one gets multiplied? Yes, multiplied. And 100 gets divided. Where is loss, students? Loss is in the left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side. So keep it on the right hand side. Don't try to flip. What happens to 1040? It gets and 100 divided. Sorry, 100. Now, Alia, can you explain the calculation? How do you calculate this, Alia? Is Alia online? Tell me, Alia. No, no. First, you can reduce zeros. That's the easiest step. Okay, next, 5. 5 threes are and 5 how many times? 5 twos are next. Which one can I reduce, Alia? 2 and okay. How many times? No, not 85. 104 and 2. How do you reduce? 2 ones are how many times? Take 10. How many? 2, 50? Very good. So, what is loss value, students? What are the two things left? 52 into? No, 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 not 50. Reduced it, right? 52 into 3. What is 52 into 3? Very good. What's the ultimate thing we need to find, students? Loss or cost price? Do we need to find? Cost price, right? Sorry, selling price, not cost price. Very good. We have loss and cost price. Tell me the formula. When loss is loss equals to yes. What is loss? Loss is equals to very good. It is cost price minus selling price. What is loss value and selling cost price? Equal to zero. Okay. How to find selling price here? It's on the right hand side. Keep it as it is. Selling price. No, no, sorry. Selling price. Selling price is negative or positive? Negative. So do one thing, students. Shift selling price this side and bring 156 to the other side. 1050 minus 140. Sorry, 156. This clear? All of you are understood? Calculated. See, don't copy from the screen. Don't copy. You all try doing the second one. First things to remember two things to when I'm teaching, don't write anything. You'll have to answer. Once I stop teaching, don't copy from the screen. Write the formula. Try to do it on your own. No, no. Do it from the beginning. Who answered it? Name. Me. Malak. Okay, Malak. Write the formula. Write the second calculation, student. Second product. Loss. All this thing. 1040 minus 156. See, for exam, you'll get these type of question. You'll get it for 4 marks. It's a lengthy question. Fine. Just make a note of this, student. It is 6. You'll try to complete. What's the selling price we get? Not 84. 104 is the wrong calculation. 156. When you reduce, what do you get? 9. From 10, when you reduce, you get 9, right? And this becomes 13. Carry what? 4, 8, 884. What did you all tell me? 84 or 884? Sorry, 884 is the answer. Correct, 884. Now, what have they told us? What have they asked us here? Find the overall. So, what did I tell you all? If you want to find overall gain or loss, what are the we need? Total cost price and total selling price. What is the total selling price, friends? What's the total selling price for both the product? 1564 plus. What is the total cost price? Tell me the cost price of both. What is the cost price? 1360 plus. It's given in the question. 1360 plus what? Will you try this for homework? This part you'll calculate. You'll get total cost price. You'll get total selling price. Then will you be able to calculate loss and profit? See, it's not a normal. Two questions combined together. It's almost two questions combined. Just make a note of this. What are the questions I've given for homework? The third question, right? Third question and this part. Last. Complete it and make sure you log in at exact 5 o'clock. Getting late. Even today we started at 5:50. Do the calculation later. Will you all complete it? All of you are done except Ananya. Others that joined yesterday. You all have my number, right? See, what I do is I give homework, students. When I give homework, once you complete solving this, to complete, take a pic and send it to my number. 855 Ananya, even you can make a note. No. Homework, not the entire thing, students. Don't send entire thing. It's of no use, right? Yeah, correct. Okay. Note, maintain one book. Just the homework question. I want you all to send. This will every day you'll have to do the same thing. So yeah, before 10 o'clock you can send. Whenever you have time, just complete it and send it to this number 855 326. Make a note of this 326 3845. And what I do is I usually correct. I'll just go through. I correct. Then I'll get to know how much I have understood. Is it clear? Manak, Mana, Atya, Man, Zamani online. Okay. Sasha, Nexta, Sasha, Next, Maish, Ananya, Payal. Is Payal online? Oh, sorry. Mom's name is Payal. Your name is Paul. Okay, fine, Paul. Okay, fine, Paul. All of you will send. I'll get to know how much you'll have understood, students. If I check your answer, I'll get to know. And tomorrow, what time you'll have to attend? What time the class starts? 5. Okay. Do one thing. See, that is a different group. You all are there in that group, right? Max group. Yeah, everyone is there, so I didn't save your numbers. Okay. I don't have your numbers. Your numbers are there, but I don't know your names. Just now I made a note. Just send a message to this number. Can you send just a I message to this number? After the tuition, you'll send it, students. I'll save your number. I'll create a new group. Okay, I'll create a new group and send the link. Fine. After the class, now immediately I'll send a I message to this. Just mention your name. Can you just mention a name and send a message? Okay, fine. And Yeah, complete it. Ananya, stay online. Others can leave. All of you can leave. Log in at 5 o'clock tomorrow, students. You all can leave. Bye, all of you. Yeah, bye. Yes, bye. Is Ananya online? Yes, tell me. Others, what the learn? Yes, every day. Okay. Demo in the sense I've started. What's the name? Malak? Not Malak. Nexa. Yeah, demo class in the sense I'm not charging anything for this Nexa. Okay. Yeah, we have already started. You have this chapter for test, right? So we already started. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll continue. Saturday, I'll conduct a test. Okay, just send your message, name student. Send a message. I'll check. Fine, fine, Paul. Fine, students. You all can leave. Okay, Ananya, this is your first class, right? Did you understand whatever I taught? So, okay, that is how I'm going to teach. Saturday, did you attend? No, no. Last Saturday, did you attend?